Good morning, my dear students. Today, inshallah, we will revise together how can we use the mixed conditional and if only and I wish. As you see, we can use the mixed conditional to combine our real conditional sentences when the time in the if clause is different from the time in the result clause. We can use mixed conditional to say how an unreal past affects an unreal present. I mean that the two parts of the sentence have different tenses, like that. He didn't go to training, so he is not in the first team. He did not go to training, it's an action. The result is he isn't in the first team. The action is past. The result is present. So we will mix the third conditional with the second conditional. The if clause will be from the third conditional. The main clause will be from the second conditional. He didn't go to training. If he had gone to training, this is past perfect from the third conditional. He would be in the first team. Would plus infinitive from the second conditional. Again, third conditional, if clause from the third conditional, the main clause from the second conditional, because the action is present and the result is past. Another example. We didn't buy tickets on the internet, so we are not at the match now. We didn't buy tickets on the internet, it's the action. As you see, it is past. We are not at the match now, it's the result. It is present. Past action, present result, we mix the third conditional with the second conditional. If we had bought tickets, as we didn't buy it already, if we had bought tickets on the internet, we would be at the match now. Another case from the mixed conditional. We can also use mixed conditionals to say how an unreal present affects an unreal past. It's the opposite. He is not physically stronger, so he didn't have a longer career. He is not physically stronger, it's a present action. He didn't have a longer career, it's a past result. So we will mix the second conditional with the third conditional. The if clause will be from the second conditional and the main clause will be from the third conditional. If he was physically stronger, he would have had a longer career. Another example. I do have to study, so I didn't play in the match. I do have to study, it is a present action. I didn't play in the match, it's a past result. So we will mix the second conditional with the third conditional. The if clause from the second conditional and the main clause from the third conditional. If I didn't have to study so much, I would have played in the last night's match. Let's do this exercise together to make sure whatever we understood or not. I'll show you the answers to make sure of your answers. This is the model answer. Number 1. If I were not so short, I would have been a great basketball player. This is a present action because I am already short. I am so short. So I was not a great basketball player. Present action with the past result. So we will mix the second conditional with the third conditional. Number 2. I wouldn't play for the school team. I wouldn't play for the school team if the coach hadn't given me a trial. Okay? Number 3. If he before the race, space before the race, he wouldn't have an injury if he had warmed up. It's a past action and a present result. The past action that he didn't warm up, and the present result is he has an injury. So if he had warmed up, he wouldn't have an injury. I think that's enough, and you will complete the exercise yourself. Take care that we can use might be to talk about less certain results in the present. This is the mixed conditional. This if clause is from the third, main clause from the second. It is not necessary to use would. We can use might to express less certain result in the present. If you had invited her in the past, she might be here now. Past action and present result, but we used might instead of would to express less certain results. We can also use might have plus past participle to talk about less certain results in the past. If we were rich, it is a present state. I am not rich already. If we were rich, we might have bought a bigger house in the past. Second with third, we used might have bought instead of would have bought to express less certain results in the past. We want to do one or two sentences from that exercise. Look at the sentence number 1. I'd possibly be the leading scorer if I had played in Saturday's match. Would possibly, we can replace would possibly with might be. Would possibly be with might be. The second one. If I wasn't so frightened of heights, I would possibly have been able to do the parachute jump. We can replace would possibly with might. It will be like that. If I was not so frightened of heights, I might have been able to do the parachute jump. Number 3. Perhaps we would be home now if we hadn't missed the bus. Perhaps plus would equals might. We might be at home now if we hadn't missed the bus. Number 4. Perhaps he would have become a good jockey if he was not so overweight. Perhaps plus would equals might. Okay? He might have become a good jockey if he was not so overweight. That's enough, and you will complete. Let's have another point. Let's revise quickly. If only and I wish. Look at this sentence. We have two cases of using if only and I wish. If only plus past. Good. Past simple. If only I could count, because I cannot count. I cannot count. So I'm imagining, I'm dreaming. If only I could count. I wish it hadn't rained. I wish plus past perfect. It's unreal past. I wish it hadn't rained, but it already rained in the past. If only I had won just once, but I didn't win. I didn't win, so I'm regretting. If only I had won just once. Look at that exercise. Use I wish and if only. Why didn't it stop raining? It's a past action. I wish it had stopped raining, like that. If only, the same meaning as I wish. If only it had stopped raining, because it rained already. It didn't rain hard enough. This is number 5. No, let's look at number 2 first, before number 5. My coach is not very good. It is present. My coach is not very good. If only my coach was or were good, better. Okay, good or better. If only my coach was or were good or better, because he is not very good. Number 3, I cannot run any faster. I cannot, it is a present, so I will use past simple after I wish. If only I could run faster. As you see the answer, this is the model answer. Number 4, why does my coach always shout at me? He is always shouting at me, and now he is shouting at me. If only my coach didn't always shout at me. It is a present, so I use past simple after I wish. Number 5, it is past. I didn't train hard enough. Past. If only I had trained harder. It's a regret. I lost the race. It is past. If only I hadn't lost the race. If only I had won the race. Why didn't I study the videos of my rivals? I didn't study the videos of my rivals. It's a past action. If only I had studied the videos of my rivals. I didn't go to bed early last night. The last example, number 8. I didn't go to bed. If only I had gone to bed early last night. We can use should plus have plus past participle to say what would have been the right thing to do in the past situation. Like that. I have hurt my leg, so I didn't warm up before playing. I should have warmed up before training. I should have warmed up before training means that I didn't warm up before training, and I'm regretting now. I hoped that I have warmed up before playing. He told his sister she was stupid. It's a foolish behavior from him. He shouldn't have said that to her. He shouldn't have hurt her feelings, but he already hurt her feelings. He told her that she was stupid. Sally told me her email address, but I have forgotten it. I didn't write it down. I should have written Sally's email address down, but I already didn't write it down. Number 2. Anne left home in a hurry this morning, and she forgot to take her racket for the match because she didn't get up early. Anne should have got up earlier, as she didn't get up earlier. Tom hasn't got any money because he bought the new Liverpool shirt. He spent all his money. Tom shouldn't have spent all his money on the new Liverpool shirt. Number 4. James was not concentrating. James wasn't concentrating, and he missed a great chance to put us in the lead. He didn't score the goal. James should have scored and put us in the lead. Yasmin fell out with the trainer, and now she is not playing in the next game. She argued with him. She shouldn't have argued with the trainer to be in the next game. I hope you understood my lesson. And if you want to have more practice, go to the grammar builder and try to do the exercise. Then send me your feedback. This is the grammar builder at your book, page number, let's see together. Page number 108 or 109. Let's see some exercise together. If we ask him, we would have his address. It's a mixed conditional. We would have, this is the main clause from the second conditional, so the if clause will be from the third conditional. It will be if we had asked, like that. If we had asked him, we would have his address. If he be space good at keeping secrets, we would have told him. The main clause would have told, third conditional. If clause will be from the second conditional, past simple from be is was. If they were interested in French art, we space invite them. They were interested, past simple passive. So the main clause will be from the third conditional, would have invited, and so on. Number 2. Write mixed conditional. Ray is not playing tonight because he hurt himself in the training yesterday. Where is the action? The action, he hurt himself in the training yesterday. It is a past action. The result is present. Past action with present result, we will mix the third conditional with the second conditional. F in the middle. Ray would be playing tonight if he hadn't hurt himself in training yesterday. I gave up training and now I am unfit. Gave up training, past action. I am unfit, present result. Past action with the present result, we will mix the third conditional with the second conditional. If I hadn't given up training, I would be fit, or I wouldn't be unfit. If I hadn't given up training, I wouldn't be unfit, or I would be fit. Both are correct. Tom doesn't have a bicycle, so he didn't take part in the race. He doesn't have a bicycle, it is a present action. He didn't take part in the race, it is a past result. So we will mix the second conditional with the third conditional. If Tom had a bicycle, he would have taken part in the race. Number 4. So is not worried. It is present, is not worried about the exam because she did a lot of the revision last weekend. She did a lot of revision last weekend. It is a past action. The result is present. She is not worried now. Past action with present result, we will mix 3 by 2. So would be worried about the exam if she hadn't done a lot of revision last weekend. Okay. Let's do some exercise about if only and I wish. Like that. I haven't got a mobile phone. I haven't got a mobile phone. Try to match. It is present. I haven't got a mobile phone. Now match number 1 with number G. I wish I had one. Because it is a present, we used past simple after I wish. Okay? Number 2. I forgot to bring the present. I forgot, it is a past action, so I will use past perfect after I wish. We will use number E. I wish I hadn't forgotten it. I wish I had remembered it. Both are correct. I didn't know the answers. It is past, so we will use past perfect. Number F, I wish I had known the answers. Okay? I hope you understand the lesson. The last exercise, write what the people should have done in the following situation. Oh, oh no, it's raining. And they didn't take the umbrella. They should have taken an umbrella with them. Because they didn't take the umbrella with them, they should have taken an umbrella. I have hurt my leg. She didn't warm up before the exercise. She should have done warm up exercise. Okay? Number 3. I haven't got any money on me. I haven't got any money on me. I didn't go to the bank. I should have gone to the bank, or he should have gone to the bank. I'm freezing and I didn't put on warm clothes. She should have put on warm clothes, or I should have put on warm clothes. I'm late. I didn't leave earlier. I should have left earlier. Thanks so much. I hope you understood the whole lesson. Try to do the exercise and send me your feedback. Thanks. Goodbye.